The shrill laughter echoed in the darkness. Ha 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 ha. A sound both childlike and haunting, resonating throughout the empty room. Neon lights flickered, casting a glow on the glassy eyes, motionless yet seemingly staring straight at someone. Suddenly a knife flashed in the hands of a red-haired doll. It laughed loudly, swinging the knife down, accompanied by a scream, tearing through the night. If a toy in your house suddenly could talk and approached you with a knife, what would you do? This is Chucky, the killer doll, spreading nightmares for over 3 decades. 1988, Chicago, a cold rainy night. Charles Lee Ray, a notorious murderer, the Lakeshore Strangler, relentlessly pursued by the police. Shot and wounded, he ran into a toy store, knowing he could not escape. Charles used voodoo magic, sealing his soul into a good guy doll, an innocent toy, loved by children across America. And from that moment, a horrifying creature was born. The doll, Chucky. At first glance, no one would think within that plastic and soft fabric a malevolent soul was hidden. But the more you looked, the more you saw the terrifying contradiction between the innocent appearance and the sinister essence within. On the outside, Chucky still looked adorable. Flaming red hair, clear blue eyes, rosy cheeks, striped shirt and blue overalls. But inside the plastic body resided the soul of a cold-blooded killer. Chucky was clever, cunning, always mocking his prey. Before striking, he was skilled at hiding his nature, revealing the demonic face. Only in the moment of murder, his eyes glittered with delight. As he caused pain, his voice shifted, hoarse and chilling, as if savoring the fear of his victims. Besides his agility and brutality, Chucky could wield voodoo magic, manipulating, cursing, seeking a human body to inhabit. This very contrast between childlike innocence and an evil soul made him an unforgettable horror icon. To witness this horror clearly, let's return to one of the most chilling moments. The battle in little Andy's apartment, where innocence was torn into a nightmare late at night. In the small apartment, weak yellow light spilling from the living room, the clock ticked, wind rattled through the window creaking. Andy clutched the good guy doll. Chucky, half asleep, hearing whispers by his ear. "Andy, I'm right here." He jerked awake. Yet the doll remained motionless, silent, suffocating. Only the sound of his heartbeat, pounding, fear creeping through every limb. Suddenly a loud noise from the kitchen. Andy stepped down from the bed, trembling, and in the corner of the room, the doll's eyes gleamed in the dark. His heart raced, his throat stiffened. He wanted to scream, but no sound came. As Andy backed away, Chucky sprang up, rolling onto the floor, grabbing a long kitchen knife, plastic legs scuttling across the wooden floor, knife scraping against the table, sparks flying. Chucky laughed maniacally, hoarse and sinister. "You won't escape." Andy stumbled back. His mother rushed out, horrified. Seeing the doll lunging at her son, they struggled. She gripped a broom, trembling, heart racing, fear mingled with determination. The tiny doll, yet fiercely aggressive, biting, clawing, swinging the knife wildly. Tables and chairs splintered, glass shattered. Andy tried to block the door. Tears streaming, the apartment became a battlefield. Sounds collided, blades striking, screams. Chucky's mad laughter echoing. Could a child and a frail mother stand against this monster, hiding in the form of a doll? In a desperate moment, Andy remembered the fireplace, still glowing, trembling. He struck a match, threw it at the nearby curtain. Flames erupted, illuminating the room. Chucky was thrown into the fire, plastic body burning, hair charred, face melting, screaming, writhing in pain. Yet even in flames, Chucky dragged himself, grinning, wrinkled, speaking each word slowly. "This is not the end." His eyes fixed on Andy, gleaming with evil. The fire engulfed him. Plastic smoke filled the apartment. Andy clutched his mother, eyes haunted by the image of a burning doll still smiling. All effort seemed to end the nightmare. But with Chucky, death was only a brief delay. Would he truly disappear, or was he lurking in the shadows, waiting for his next chance? His soul never vanished. He returned in many forms, even forming an army of killer dolls. The harsh truth: he would always find a way back. And that is why Chucky became a timeless horror icon, attached to collective fear. When the most harmless, the closest, turns into a nightmare, yet behind the terror, Chucky leaves a warning. And the greatest fear is when innocence transforms into a monster. Can you recognize around you the invisible Chuckies lurking? If Chucky's story chills you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to follow more terrifying journeys. Because Chucky is only one of countless terrifying beings, from ancient times to modern day, waiting to be revealed. And who knows, the next one you encounter might be far worse.